It may shock you to hear that until 1988, women who wanted a business loan from a bank in the United States needed a co-signature from a man. The lender would give you the money just as long as your husband signed for it. The Women's Business Ownership Act of 1988, officially H.R. 5050, finally changed that. We've come a long way in the last 30 years, but big obstacles remain for female founders. Private investors or venture capitalists give billions of dollars to entrepreneurs every year, but only a small fraction of that money goes to women. Dasha Burns of our streaming service NBC News Now is back with our Sunday Spotlight.
Can I see the new rollerball?
Tony Chan is a venture capitalist.
And how many new spring colors?
But his firm, Cue Ball, got a pretty unconventional start.
I'm pretty sure that we're the only venture firm in the country that started as a nail salon.
It's called Minilux, self-described as beauty with a clean conscience. It's designed to improve the experience for the customer and employee.
Did you get a little side eye from folks in the venture capital community when you first started talking about this?
Yeah, I think one of the assumptions, not just with the nail salon, but many women-focused ventures, is that you're doing it for non-business reasons. And one of the first comments I had that was really frustrating was, "Oh, Tony, are you going into philanthropy now?"
That reaction is not a complete surprise in the venture capital world, an industry that's more than 90% male. But it is a big problem for female entrepreneurs. VC funding is a go-to resource for new companies. Last year, the industry invested over $130 billion in U.S.-based startups, yet only about 2% of that went to female founders. And it's not just businesses founded by women that get the brush off. Many investors don't understand businesses geared toward women.
One of the board members at one point in the meeting said, "Now, remind me, which one's the Manny, which one's the Petty?"
You gotta get at least that straight now.
Get that.
I mean, any other product, you would do your due diligence.
Zoe Krislock is the CEO of Minilux. She's been in business for decades.
So when people overlook the female market, are they missing a big opportunity for profit?
Absolutely, and I actually think women tend to throw a little bit more at it than men. Women have been spending money for forever. They spend the money for men, they spend it for their kids.
Despite that, getting investors on board with a business by women for women isn't easy. No one knows that better than Carly Zakin and Danielle Weisberg. They founded The Skim, a media company targeting millennial women.
When you started reaching out to investors, how hard was it to pitch people?
We couldn't actually have a business conversation because it was instead deferred to, well, it's not for me, so I got to ask the wife.
And we would see that this is growing without real funding behind it. And yet the number one thing we would hear again and again was that women are a niche market. It was just mind-boggling.
Today, they've raised more than $30 million in capital. They have more than 7 million subscribers, a calendar app, and a podcast.
Do you think that 2% number can and will move?
I think that it's been amazing going to events where we really would be two of the only women in the room, to now going to events where there is a network of women who are all getting companies off the ground.
There are signs of a changing tide, with more female-focused startups every year. Meanwhile, Minilux now has 25 salons across 4 states, and they're trying to change an industry.
Currently, it is a $10 billion business, and it's a business that hasn't been run as well, in my opinion, as it could be for a long time.
Tony caught on to that early.
In our fund, where about 50% of our dollars have gone to women-centric businesses, I think there's a broader opportunity to be more inclusionary, and you will find many, many great investments when you do that.
And that's just good business.
Dasha Burns is so good, she can do a great interview while getting her cuticles worked out.
One of the most luxurious interviews I've had to do.
So a lot of venture capital firms that I'm aware of pay lip service to investing in women. What's actually being done? How do we get that number from 2% to 50%, say?
Well, there are a growing number of venture firms that actually are run by women, which is a great big step. But it's still a really male-dominated industry, and these investors are leaving so much opportunity on the table. So Tony from our piece there actually had some advice from investors. He said, look, go back to the basics. If you're not the target audience for a manicure, venture capitalists spend a lot of their money on products that that aren't necessarily meant for them. So look at it the way you would look at any other investment. Look at the business model, look at the fundamentals, and there's a lot of potential there for everyone.
Fascinating piece, an important one. Dasha, thanks so much.
Thank
We're going to see
you
you again in just a moment.